on the outside here, I was looking at this. I got this sagging. I'm thinking, okay, why is this sagging? Well, we'll see. Whoops. Magic. Problems appear already. Hope you see this, but that's it. So this is what Jason would, in my book, would call structural. Now I got water in there. Now I can't stop this. It already destroyed what it had to destroy, meaning your floor.
Hello, Miss Laurel.
Hi, Rhonda. I got some bad news. You ready?
I am.
Okay, they sold it to somebody else. Right out from underneath you.
They didn't.
It's RV inspection recap of 2024 second quarter. And today we're going to recap a few of the fifth wheels that we did. Let's start with that 2022 Keystone Fusion 427. This was the moment we opened the door. I already had a sick to my stomach feeling. First of all, the couple that's moving into this full time have 4 kids and 2 dogs. Okay, that's a lot. And you're putting your children in here. The moment I opened it, it was disgusting, filthy beyond filth. Okay, so let's forget that. We know that they can clean that up, right? I mean, who cares if there's pee stains all over the toilet seats and you're trying to sell this thing? That's not a major thing, right? You can wash that. But we did have some major things. One major thing, you're interrupting me.
Yes, I am.
Okay, but I'm going to talk about the major thing.
No. I'm sure they did a PDI.
Pee? They peed?
Yeah. Peed, then I gotta go inspect.
Didn't inspect. I peed and didn't inspect. That's what PDI is. Yeah. That's funny. You know, the outside slide ski was ripped, so we kept trying to open and close the darn kitchen slide.
That was a Russian slide out.
A Russian split.
Yeah,
Split.
You know, like she said, the whatever do you call it, the slide out ski? Slide out ski. So that was a Russian slide out, just saying.
A slide ski.
A slide ski.
A slide ski.
A slide ski, that's.
I thought because it was a Russian split. Oh boy. Whew, it's got to be dinner time somewhere.
Yeah, and it wasn't dinner then, but trust me, I think after 9 o'clock, I don't know if we were there for an hour. They're gonna live in here, and they got about 3 days to make a decision and move in. And he's on the boat somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and he's not gonna have service for a while. His wife's gonna be the one that will make decision if, and it's only structural. So here's our start. We're mid-morning, so we end up with this slide, bring it out, sounds perfect, bring it in, I can hear the struggling. So I told Laurel, let's restart this again, but then when we come back out again, we hear that noise on the front end. All right, so which brings the attention to, here's where we're at. We're in front of this kitchen. This is a kitchen slide out, you know, it looks beautiful, it's freaking awesome. Fridge, stove, TV, everything. So this is beautiful. So now I end up with, oh, surprise. All right, so no big deal. That's the ski that actually is ripping off. So whatever it caught on, this is the whole ski. All right, well, what's the problem ski? So the problem ski is kind of simple. I always try to teach you this. Look at these trims. So water could have been going in there. And remember, it's over a year old. So, and it's too bad that you can't feel my finger, but this floor is, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see my finger? So this is actually soft, gone. Hope you see this, but that's it. So this is what Jason would, in my book, would call structural. Now I got water in there. Now I can't stop this. It already destroyed what it had to destroy, meaning your floor.
Really sad.
Yeah.
And our customer, he was out to sea, but left his wife to be in charge, and we Skyped with her. She was adamant. I am making this decision. I am not moving my family into this, and I know my husband's going to back me up on this. I mean, it was beyond anything that they would have wanted to deal with, moving right in, and they needed to move in like by Saturday or something.
Again, like we said in earlier videos, The price was attractive. It was a hell of a deal, and she admitted to us after.
If it's too good to be true,
it went from
it is.
so much to all of a sudden it was 20,000
They dropped 20,000. Yes. Why?
Why?
They got a sucker on the end of their hook, and it's not letting go.
Hopefully it's not you. Just keep that in mind.
Did any of you notice my new t-shirt? It's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. This is our new merch, and we have a link below. So if you like this, because you're traveling, right? Palm trees, mountains. It's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. All right, let's tell you about that 2021 Houston DRV. Our customers, they researched this, and this is the exact model they wanted. They knew this was going to be perfect. She had Excel spreadsheets. She had measured every cupboard, knew exactly where everything was going, right down to this loom that she had. She knew where it was going. This is the details that they had on this particular unit.
They also knew there was only another one, and I think it was in Texas.
It was in Texas, yes.
And that was it. That's what's available in the market now. So they were really into the, we want this. And I remember the husband, who's mechanical, and he wanted to find the issues in order for me to find the issues for him to be able to fix them. Like he said, he's smarter than a lot of people that put some dumb comments sometime about, well, you don't need an inspector. He was smart enough to know, go through the unit, give me what I need to know, and I'll fix it. Because once I know what I'm looking at, then I know what to fix. Smart.
But even at that, it was too overwhelming for him. There was too many large items that needed to be fixed. When you walked in, the curbside slide, that was a major issue.
Yeah.
It wasn't coming in and out properly, and it was actually moving and jacking up the furniture as it went out. They were lifting up and down.
And floor moisture was needed to be changed, so now you got to change the whole floor of this major slide out. That is a big one. Telltale sign. Do I have a problem with that word? Whatever this means, that's what it says, telltale. You can see here, it's been scraping. Here it's been scraping. So you can see the whole plywood when it comes out. It starts dragging and it goes in your plank. I don't know how much you're paying for this, but you better have deep pockets. You see this slide out. So this rear end is actually down, so that's why it's creating all this scraping. But let's go outside. So you've got this, and you can tell from there that this slide out is, this section is actually up. So now I'm going to go back inside there, and you're going to see that if this comes back down, I'm going to have a problem. What also gave me a sign from the inside to the outside. So on the outside here, I was looking at this. I got this sagging. I'm thinking, okay, why is this sagging? Well, we'll see. Whoops. Magic. Problems appear already. So if you imagine, this is this corner that, to be aligned, should actually go down even more. So think about this. Let's go back inside. So here's my gouging in the floor already. But now I want you to check, keep an eye just on this roller. So I'm going to show you the roller first of all. So I want you to look at this. So first off, the roller is behind our ski. This is the ski. But the whole slide out is behind the roller. Where if I took a look at the front, you'd see that it's still on the roller. I want you to see. Okay. So I want you to see how destroyed this is. So this plywood, whatever's left of it, ain't gonna last too many times in and out. So here's the front of this one. So this one has the same problem. The ski is rubbing on the ground, but at least if you back it up, man. So we're gonna see what I was talking about, the roller. See, the roller is there. The whole front lip is still on the roller. So now when you say, come on in, it actually listens and just slides in. So beautiful unit. Overall, it looks really nice.
With glassy eyes.
That's the disappointing part of a lot of units. From in my electrical outlet, this plug, that 50 amp plug that you put in the wall, it's actually melted because you got a ground fault somewhere in the system from opening the slides and having noise coming from the opposite wall of the slide opening, from oil coming out of a little motor, a gear motor on top of the bedroom slide, if you remember, that would actually eat the TPO of the slide roof. You're in from every corner of that unit to fix everything. So is it a manufacturer defect? No, but I would say that it's probably a maintenance defect. If you have a sharp enough eye to understand and did hundreds of inspection, you'll be fine.
You're funny. Are you trying to be comical? So we have saved the best for last. We're going to talk about a 2024 Jayco Pinnacle 38 FBRK. This was gorgeous.
If anyone deserved to have the nicest unit that Jayco built this year,
it's you, Rhonda.
She deserved it.
Absolutely.
And I know it was mean for some people that didn't like you calling her and picking on her. That was funny.
What?
But,
Rhonda,
yeah.
I know you're watching. We played a little joke on Rhonda. We did have a subscriber that didn't think it was funny, but they don't understand. Rhonda, Pierre, and I have built a really close friendship. All right, so don't say anything. We're gonna pull a little prank on our customer. Shh, we're gonna call her. Don't tell her. All right, we're gonna call her right now, and I'm gonna put her on speakerphone. Let's hope she doesn't say a naughty word.
Hello, Miss Laurel.
Hi, Rhonda. I got some bad news. You ready?
I am.
Okay, they sold it to somebody else. Right out from underneath you.
They didn't.
Yep, Pierre and I, we're buying it. Oh my gosh, we're buying it. It's not yours, Rhonda. I just wanted to let you know. So we're gonna have our lunch. Can we eat lunch inside now that it's ours, or do we have to eat out in the Jeep?
I feel as if you don't even have to ask permission to eat lunch in your own RV.
Right? That's what I was thinking. So, well, great. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you at the end of the day. But for people that don't understand, there are certain customers that we connect with instantly on the phone. And Rhonda was one of those. We had a great relationship. We could jive back and forth and pick back and forth. She was just one of those that I knew I had to call and pick on her. She laughed. She really enjoyed that.
And I just want to clear this up when Laurel states that, you know, some of our customer, we click with them. Let me put it this way. If we don't click with you, we ain't doing your inspection.
Well, that's
To me,
true.
it's that simple. If you cannot connect with us and you don't like me,
Right.
if we cannot be on the same page and we're not looking at the same item, the same goal, I will pick and choose the people that I work with. For me, that's important. Just like we do with the Endorse couple that we endorse, there's a process that those couple go through, and they got to be
Like-minded, ethical.
they got to pass the test, and they got to be appreciated by everybody and understand that we are aiming in the same direction.
Because we're endorsing them for you. Because we can't do every inspection out here in the United States. This is why we do Endorse Team. So if you're looking to become Blue Ox endorsed, go to our website. There's a special place for you to click. You can't miss it. So back to Rhonda's unit.
Yeah.
What did you find on there?
I had leaking jacks. It was really simple, and that's typical. They have it on the shelf, and that's nobody's fault. It's slippered, and all of a sudden they put 1 out of 6. I think there was 2 that were leaking. So I got 2 jacks like this, just to give you an idea, see how they leak. So when you see your jacks leaking like this, I got 1 on this side, 1 on the other side. So those 2 jacks, they'll just change, and they'll take 2 minutes, and I'm sure they got jacks on hand because it happens more than once. Okay, you just happen to find it. They change it really fast. I also had the spare tire that was installed backwards, so you can't actually check the pressure on the tire. So that's not good. So you need to know what's the PSI in there, whatever detail. You just have to change the tire and put it upside down. But I had a problem with one of the tanks, the propane tank. So when you go pick up your fifth wheel or your travel trailer, make sure they're anchored properly. So these snap hooks that were there, we're not holding the tanks. You're talking about the tanks that's wiggling and moving, creating sparks when you have a leak on one of your LP. No, you're carrying a bomb, just saying. And there was another thing where I had a screw in one of those fake fenders on one of the slide out that actually was gone. So that fender would have been wobbling in the wind, which it was. That's it. That's what I had on there.
If you enjoy videos like this, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and make sure to leave a comment. If you don't know what to comment, put C4BO, comment 4 Blue Ox. But I've got to tell you, there was one thing that happened to me. The lights kept on going on and off every time I said Jayco. And I'm looking around and I'm saying to Pierre, did you not see that? Jayco, on the inside, I am so impressed, super happy. What is that noise? What's that, beep beep? What is that, beep beep? Did you see the lights?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe. I know what it is. I'm talking to Jayco. I'm not kidding. Turn around and go up there. Jayco, turn the lights back on. Thank you. Wow, okay. That's funny. It's like he's listening. Shh. Jayco, turn the lights off. He didn't hear me. It's a typical man. They only listen when they want to, right? Once we finished filming, it reminded me of the day that I was with my friend Ashante. She and her husband Tom had just gotten their brand new Jayco. And she is showing me through there, and she goes, watch this. Jayco, turn the lights on. Jayco, turn the lights on. Everything she did, it spoke to her, and it did for her. If you don't know Ashante and Talmadge, Adventure Bandits. But then I realized once this was happening to us while we were filming, oh my gosh, Jayco's listening to me.
So I'm going to announce you what's coming on the market. You're going to have Keystones listening. You're going to have Newmars listening. You're going to have Tiffins listening. Trust me, they'll all have it. The only thing that never listens is when I say, Laurel, go get my coffee. Laurel,
when I say,
go get my coffee.
Are you
it never
fixing
works.
dinner? If he fixed me dinner, I'd be having Fruit Loops, or not even Fruit Loops. I'd probably have Frosted Flakes every night.
No, peanut butter toast. That's what I gave the kid for the last freaking month.
I don't like peanut butter on my toast.
Well, put it on your Frosted Flakes.
Would you like front row seats to our members only club? Click the link and join our channel and come along on our travels from Florida to Michigan to Ohio to New England. Everywhere that we go, we want to share with you. Join the perks button of our front row insiders.
So on that note,
remember and do never forget.
It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey. I'm going.